Department says it is dropping the criminal case against President Donald Trump's first national security advisor, Michael Flynn. AP's Sager Maghani reports from the White House.
Prosecutors have maintained for years that Flynn lied to the FBI in 2017 about his talks with Russia's ambassador, and the retired three-star general himself admitted as much in pleading guilty. But the Justice Department says it's abandoning the case after reviewing the facts and circumstances, a move the president hailed in the Oval Office.
He was an innocent man,
accusing Obama administration officials of targeting Flynn and saying they should pay a big price.
They're scum. They're human scum.
While the decision could energize Trump supporters who've adopted Flynn as a cause, it will also add to Democratic complaints that Attorney General William Barr is too loyal to the president. Sager Maghani, Washington.
The U.S. Department of Labor says an additional 3.2 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week, taking the total to more than 33.5 million since the start of shutdowns intended to stop the spread of the coronavirus. The number of laid-off workers receiving aid is now equal to 15.5% of the workforce eligible for unemployment benefits. PNC Bank's financial analyst Gus Fosche says all segments of the economy have taken hits.
The good news is they're down from around 6 million a few weeks ago, so they've come down, but they're still incredibly high, and they just signal huge job losses throughout the economy, across all the states, across all industries.
On Friday, the government releases its monthly jobs report, with the unemployment rate expected to hit at least 16%, the highest rate since the Great Depression. This is VOA News. A gas leak at a chemical factory owned by a South Korean company in southern India has left at least 11 people dead and about 1,000 struggling to breathe. AP correspondent Zaria Shackley reports.
Officials said the chemical styrene used to make plastic and rubber leaked from the plant in the city of Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh state, while workers were preparing to restart the facility after a coronavirus lockdown was eased. Videos and photos from the area showed dozens of people, including women and children, lying unconscious in the streets, arms open wide, with white froth trailing from their mouths. Hundreds of people fled from the gas leak, some on motorbikes and others carried in open trucks. I'm Zaria Shackley.
South Korean health authorities have raised new concerns about the coronavirus after reporting last month that dozens of patients who had recovered from the illness later tested positive, but experts say the results were false positives. Reuters Francesca Liner reports.
South Korea uses reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction tests, which detect the genetic material of the coronavirus. Experts say the tests quickly and accurately detect whether a patient has the virus, but they also pick up old particles of it, which may no longer pose a significant threat to the patient or others. Sol Dai-woo from Seoul's Chungang University said the machine itself cannot distinguish an infectious viral particle versus a non-infectious virus particle, as the test simply detects any viral component. So it's likely that the 350 people in South Korea with so-called false positive test results still had the virus, rather than a second bout of it. The World Health Organization has said that there was currently no evidence that people who have recovered from COVID-19 and have antibodies are fully protected from a second coronavirus infection.
That's Reuters' Francesca Liner. Sweden's public health agency says deaths in that country from COVID-19 passed 3,000 on Thursday, far more than in neighboring Nordic countries. Sweden has taken a softer approach to fighting the coronavirus, leaving most schools, shops, and restaurants open and relying on voluntary measures focused on social distancing and good hygiene. Deaths in Sweden have been far higher relative to the size of the population than in Denmark, Norway, and Finland, where authorities have taken a stricter approach. However, Swedish deaths have been lower than in Britain, France, and Spain, where there have also been lockdowns. Reporting by remote, I'm David Bird.